Today we're going to focus on multiplying and dividing integers. When multiplying integers with opposite signs, the product of one positive integer and one negative integer is a negative integer. So a negative times a positive will always be a negative. Here's an example. Negative 4 times 6 is negative 24. 3 times negative 12 is negative 36. So we're just multiplying 3 times 12 to get 36, but because 12 is a negative, you add the negative to it. When multiplying integers with the same sign, the product of the two integers is a positive number. So if we multiply positive times positive, of course that's going to be positive. But if we multiply negative times negative, that's going to also be positive. Here's an example. Negative 8 times negative 9 is 72. The negatives cancel out. 7 times 5 is 35. Now when dividing integers, division is the inverse or the opposite operation of multiplication. Quotient of the two integers with the same sign is a positive integer. The quotient of two integers with different signs is going to be a negative integer. Let's take a look at an example. We know 3 times 5 is 15. Therefore, 15 divided by 5 would be 3. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Therefore, negative 15 divided by 5 would be negative 3. 3 times negative 5 would be negative 15. Therefore, negative 15 divided by negative 5 would be 3. Negative 3 times negative 5 would be 15. Therefore, 15 divided by negative 5 would be negative 3. So remember, the quotient of two integers with the same sign is positive. So if we look at number 1 and number 3, the integers with the same sign would yield a positive integer, while the integers, number 2, the quotient with two integers of different signs, such as number 2 and number 4, would yield a negative integer. Now the quotient of 0 of any non-zero integer would always be 0. So division by 0 is impossible. It would just be 0. Let's take a look at these examples. Negative 27 divided by negative 9 would have to be a positive, so that would be 3. Negative 96 divided by 12, because they're different signs, it would be negative. Negative 8. Here it's negative 3 into 18. Two different signs, so it would be negative 6.